Tony D and Little Joan, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Hoppers, a movie about some scientists who invent something, and it doesn't work, and looks like the science team is led by women. Shocker. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys books 1 through 17. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Okay. So hoppers refers to the invention where you hop into the body of an animal as a human, and then you could experience being an animal. Here's the lead scientist, and it comes out in March next year. Here's their team of scientists, I guess. And yeah, so that's the movie. They hop into animals and learn the ways of the animal kingdom. Here she stops a bear from eating this beaver. They're fine with it. I don't know why she stops it. Not sure what they're going for here. But what I do know is it seems like they're jamming female characters into every square inch of Disney movies, because it's a whole, STEM field thing they're trying to get girls into, I assume. I assume this is like messaging. Like they came up with the message first and then built a story around it, or they came up with a story and then said, "Oh, you got to jam in a bunch of stuff about STEM fields for girls in this. Make them all women, or most of them." I don't know. It doesn't seem very good. And a huge red flag is when Disney starts trotting out their past victories in the trailer. So they talk about Inside Out 2, the Toy Story movies. Like, oh, remember those? Those are good. So this will be good too. That's what that sounds like. Sounds weak. Weak sauce, Disney. Pixar. So first act, there's a young woman who's friends with a bunch of old ladies who are scientists. And she has a beaver for some reason. I don't know how young she is. She doesn't look like she's a college age girl. So what is she doing with these scientists? I assume she's like a teenager. Not sure why she gets to hop into the body of an animal. Seems like that would be super dangerous. Anyhow, they do it. She hops into the body of the beaver, wakes up in the woods for some reason. And at first it's awesome, and then she realizes animals kill each other. And then not so much. What happens at the end? I don't know. She stops animals from killing each other, and the ecology of the earth implodes. Like, how is she going to stop that? What's the message on this thing? Oh my God. Here she figures out she could turn off her little earpiece so the scientist can't talk to her anymore. Yeah. I mean, animals, all they do is kill and F. So I'm not sure where you're going with this. You've already introduced the killing. What are you going to do with this movie? It seems odd, Disney Pixar. March 26. I mean, it's like a comedy bit that kind of goes awry. It's a little too adult, and yeah, it's a little too adult, I think, for kids. Is this meant for kids? Maybe it's not meant for kids. I don't know. I'm confused about this movie. There's no plot here. Did you just come up with the message and then say, that's pretty close to a plot? Pretty close. So we got female scientists and a girl protagonist, so, and you're screaming about STEM fields? Perfect. Well, don't you want to hear the rest of the movie? Nah. Fill it in. And what year does this take place? Look at the computer equipment in the background. Don't seem to be particularly new. Yeah, what has happened to Pixar? What has happened? First Elio and then this? And then Buzz Light, and remember Lightyear? Buzz Lightyear, what was it called? Lightyear? And what gay stuff did they pull out of this movie to make sure the test audiences wouldn't obliterate it? I don't know. Pixar used to mean something. Now I question Pixar. Question it a lot. Like, what are you doing over there? Did it have something to do with a staff change a few years ago? Kind of thinking it did. Um, yeah, this is a big no for me, dog. Uh, I mean, I'm 59 years old. I'm not going to see a kids movie normally, but I'll tell you this: Pixar's Up, one of the best movies I ever saw. Fantastic. That opening scene's amazing. So, I wasn't always meh to this kind of stuff, but now I am. Yeah, whatever credibility you had, you pretty much burned it with me. Yeah, maybe Toy Story 5. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I think 4 was enough. Quite frankly, 3 was enough. But now you're gonna risk it with a 5th movie? I don't know, man. And this just seems like you're gonna paint yourself into a corner on this one. What is happening? What is happening, Disney? What are you doing? Just do fun stories. I mean, I can think of a million different things Pixar could be doing. You know, classic stuff with their animation style. You know, The Sword and the Stone, King Arthur's story, or, stuff like that. You could do a classic story like that. Beowulf, some of the classics. You could be doing stuff like that. Be incredible. The Personal Reflections of Joan of Arc by Mark Twain. That I can't believe you guys haven't done that already. Quite frankly, Disney. Instead, I don't know what this is. And if you're going to jam in the messaging all day long, just don't even bother. Just hang it up. Hang it up and, I don't know, open a school for woke-tards, I guess. Yeah, you can call it the woke-tard school. Why don't you do that instead of trying to pretend like you can entertain people still? Because this is pissing me off. Sorry, a little salty tonight. Just my opinion, but maybe it's time. Maybe it's time you just quit while you're ahead, Disney, Pixar. I'm not too happy what you're doing to the parks either. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Thanks to all who came out to the Vineland Public Library tonight for my talk on how to hunt the Jersey Devil. Next up is Saturday. I'll be doing the live stream early. So tune in on Saturday. I think I'm going to start it at like 1, maybe even sooner. I got a busy social calendar these days. Sunday night, I'm doing Snouts and Stouts Brewery in Hamilton, New Jersey at 7 p.m., where I'll be talking about how to hunt the Jersey Devil. So I'm very excited about that. And then afterwards, I may do a short live stream just to, check the box office of Superman on Sunday, because that is something I really, really want to see. All right, that's it. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow.